host, Toastmaster Effie. Okay.
Okay, wait. Now the host is Purwanto. Or who is it? I'm not the host, but the timer.
It is
Maybe
Toastmaster Rena.
there is some technical
I
error.
am the host, I'm afraid, but that would be okay because I will assign Toastmaster Revi and also Toastmaster Ridwan as a co-host.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, since the meeting is being recorded, thank you everyone. Thank you for coming into this meeting. And I would like to say thank you for our role takers, uh, like our VTM, Toastmaster Fadila, Toastmaster Uswatun, and our Eagle Toastmasters member, Toastmaster Anin, Toastmaster Purwanto, Toastmaster Revi, Toastmaster Rena, and Toastmaster Mala. So, welcome to the tonight's meeting. Tonight, we will have the theme as the cities we live in. Wow. The theme is kind of memoric for me. Does anyone have, please, anyone type one word. What do you can you please write down one word that having in your mind? If I say a city, I'll start. Traffic. Traffic jam. Okay, busy. Traffic, home, pollution. Nice. How about Toastmaster Uswatun, maybe Toastmaster Fadila? What do you think about the city? Pollution, I agree. Wow, there is a lot of negative word about the city. I found no one speak about the positive side about city. But remember, guys, the city is a full of opportunity because we can find a decent job and get a decent salaries, maybe, so that we can have a proper life. And to support the cities we live in, we have the word of the day, urban. And today we will have our toast of the meeting. It is Toastmaster Puwanto. And before that, I will open the meeting with the 0133773 is open. Okay, I'll give the control to our Tom, Toastmaster Purwanto.
Okay, thank you, President. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Just want to make sure so I
Yes.
wouldn't waste your time. Okay, thank you for that confirmation. Yeah, today I will be the Tom. So simply put, you may know the master of ceremony if you went to the wedding party, if you went to the party to another party. But in Toastmaster, we have the different ceremony. So we call it the Toastmaster of the meeting. And I'm here today is like the MC to guide the meeting, to help everyone to understand the meetings. Before that, I saw here not only us in Eager Toastmaster, but we also have the visiting Toastmaster. Thank you for coming. And because we have visiting Toastmaster and no guest, non Toastmaster member, so I believe everyone understand that in Toastmaster we have three sessions: table topic session, prepared speech session, and also the evaluation session. So to make it short, I will explain that because I know everyone already know that. And I hope everyone will be excited, even though we live in the city right now and maybe we have so hectic thing that hustle and bustle. That's why people come to the meeting like in time, on time, and also sometimes a bit late. For example, the MC, poor me. Sorry for that. And then let me call my team. So to help me to make the meeting better. Okay, thank you. Thank you for muting directly. Yes. To help me to make the meeting better, so we have the evaluation. And I will call this one person, the general evaluator, Toastmaster Fadilah Tanjung Sari. Please come to the stage, to the online stage, and explain about your responsibility. Thank you. Time is yours.
Purwanto. Am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are audible and visible.
Okay, thank you for the confirmation. All right. Good evening, everyone. I am Toastmaster Fadil from Medco Toastmasters. This is actually the first time I am joining Eagle Toastmaster meeting, so I look forward to so thank you so much for fortunately today I will be later and my help evaluate prepared speech and the whole meeting in general. And to assist me, I have a couple of role players. So I will be calling the role players that will help me assist in the evaluation session, where the evaluation session will be held at the end of the meeting. The first one who I will call is our grammarian or Toastmaster Zahra Anindia. Is it Toastmaster Anin here?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello.
Toastmaster Anin, hello. Please step up. It's your role, Toastmaster Anin.
Okay, thank you very much, GE. So, hello everyone. Tonight I'm going to be your grammarian. And let me share my screen so we can have some visuals about what grammarian is. Okay. Is my screen visible right now?
Yes, it is.
Okay, great. So, for today's theme, the cities we live in, I'm going to be your grammarian. And what is a grammarian? For guests or the people who is this one is their first time coming to the Toastmaster meeting, grammarian is someone responsible to pay attention to all speakers and listening carefully to their language use. And here I will take notes of any improper language as well as any outstanding words, quotes, saying, and thoughts. So, as a grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce our word of the day. So, our word of the day is urban. What is urban? According to the dictionary's definition, urban is of relating to or designating a city or town. The example use of the word is densely populated urban areas. So I believe all of you have been familiar with this word as our presidents have mentioned it, talked about it, and everyone has responded what they think about urban, about cities. So this is the definition. All in all, throughout the meeting, I will be taking notes of, first of all, the improper use or room for improvement in the grammatical area. And second of all, the interesting words or saying throughout the meeting. And I'll also be taking notes of the people using the word of the day throughout the meeting. I think that is all. Thank you very much. Back to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster. That is a very detailed explanation of the word of the day. Thank you very much. And now I move to our next role taker, our and word of the day counter, Toastmaster Uswatun. Toastmaster Uswatun, please step up and explain your role.
Thank you, Madam GE. Hello, everyone. I'm Uswa. Today, I'm gonna serve you as a counter. The purpose of a counter is to note words and sounds that are used as scratch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. During the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including well, but, so, and you know. Also for signs, including uh, I mean and and I will also note when a speaker repeats word or phrase such as I, or this mean. At the end of the meeting, I will report the number of times it use this expression. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uswatun. And now I will call our timer for today, Toastmaster Rania. Toastmaster Analia, please step up and explain your role as timer.
RDE, Toastmaster Fadila. So good evening, everyone. Today I will be your timer. So what is the purpose of a Toastmasters? Well, in Toastmaster, we learn to deliver our ideas in ideas promptly in a manner, and also not to lose the essence of our idea. So that's why we have a timer to alert every speakers about the remaining time that they have, and also to alert the minimum time that they need to surpass of the speech. Now, how am I going to alert you? I'm going to alert by changing my virtual background. So we have 3 different session in every meeting. So it is your duty as a speaker. If you delivered your speech, you need to that you deliver your speech right deliver your speech until the screen goes green. It means that you have reached the minimum time allowed to you to deliver speech. But if you still want to put any ideas in your speech, then you can still continue if virtual background turns into yellow. But if my virtual background turned into red, it means that you have reached the maximum time allowed to you to deliver. When you notice that my virtual background changed into red and you haven't finished your speech, then it is your time to wrap up your speech, because right after my virtual background changed in red, you only have 30 seconds grace period to wrap up your speech, and then you will be categorized as eligible to be voted on the voting. I think that was all for me, and I will return the control back to our team.
Thank you, Toastmaster Renalia. All right. And now, last but not least, we have our ballot counter for today, Toastmaster Mala. Toastmaster Mala, please step up and explain your role.
Okay, so there is last minute change actually,
Oh.
Toastmaster. Okay,
Okay.
so yeah, that's okay. That's okay. So today I will also be a ballot counter, covering for a Mala. So as a ballot counter, why we need a ballot counter in a Toastmasters meeting? Because we encourage every member to do their best delivering their speeches. So that's why we have a ballot counter I will be release the polling right after the table topic session. Since we only have one prepared speakers, it means that we only have one evaluator. So we only need to cast the voting only for a table topic session. So that's why I will share the link of the polling right after the table topic session. Okay, back to G.
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Renalia. Yeah, I was a bit confused why you have both timer and ballot counter. So it turns out that is the case. All right. Thank you for correcting me, Toastmaster Renalia. All right. That is all our role takers for today. Later on, as GE, I will be having some general observations about this meeting, and I will let everyone know my evaluation after everybody else have mentioned theirs. All right, that is all from me. Thank you so much. Back to you, Tom.
Okay, thank you, GE, for introducing your team. So it's like the urban of all the team of the general evaluator. So that's the urban of the evaluator. And then we go to the table topic master. Before we go to the topic master, actually table topic session, actually when the grammarian mentioned about the word of the day, I think I can use that. I love to uh, listen or to learn about the urban legend of the city. So just try to note that I already mentioned one of word of the day. Okay, let's go to the table topic session. And for this table topic session, we have amazing Toastmaster that last time give the educational speech. So I believe it will be challenging to all of us. Let's welcome our table topic master, Toastmaster Revi.
Okay, am I audible and visible? Okay, thank you. Now this is my turn to be your table topic master. If you are in the first time to join Table Topic Masters, so in the summary, Table Topic session is the time for you, for everyone, that is not only for Toastmasters member, but also for the guests, especially for the guests. You can join us, answer the question, or maybe you can state your opinion after I share the slide on my in my turn, and then you can share everything that you have inside your mind. But actually, we have a special event in this table topic session. What is it? It is called Robin evaluation. I almost forgot round robin evaluation. So it is not like the first meeting in table topic session. Usually we will call, or we can be volunteered by ourselves to be the speaker, and then I give the slide and I give the question and you answer. But today, every table topic speaker will be evaluated by others. So you can improve your speech, and also you can know what is the things that good from me, or what is the bad thing from me that you can improve by yourself. So without further ado, I will choose the first table topic speaker and also the first evaluator, and then I will give the turn if you want to be volunteered for the second speaker and also for the second evaluator, you can be chosen. But the first, I will pick the name. May I choose Toastmaster Ridwan for the table topic speaker for the first?
Yes.
And the evaluator is Toastmaster Mala. Can you join us, Toastmaster Mala, as the evaluator?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I will share my slide. For every speaker, we'll have 1 minute 30 seconds. And also it's the same for the evaluator. You also have the time to give your evaluation for 1 minute until 1 minute 30 seconds. The maximum is 2 minutes. Can you see my slide, Toastmaster Ridwan?
Yes.
Okay, this is your question. Tell us honestly, do you prefer living in a city or a village if you had to choose? Tell us honestly, do you prefer living in a city or a village if you had to choose? Toastmaster Ridwan, time is yours.
I will definitely choose to live in the city. So sorry, my fellow friend, that hope that maybe Ridwan is some indie guy, like want to have the peaceful in his life, but it doesn't mean in this case because I do love cities. I do love the convenience, and I can choose wherever I want. If I wanted to have some peace, I can go to the village, I can go to the mountain, I can go to everywhere that I wanted to. Because since I'm an adulthood, I used to do some administration, especially in government. We know exactly how hard it is to have the support and have to clean up the problem that you had in the administration. And we had another variable to choose to the cities, the hospitality. The hospitality, I mean the hospital. I had this experience that I live in the remote area for a couple of weeks, and my friend got stung by the scorpion. Unfortunately, the closest puskesmas or the hospital is 30 minutes away. So how do you get rid of that scorpion? We had one thing. We had to pray instead. So yeah, the series is very convenient, especially for me. If I want to have a piece, just a little bit, or maybe just a free refreshment, I can go to the village, I can go to the mountain. So, fellow Toastmaster, remember to choose your life wisely. What do you want in this life? Do you want the convenience or do you want in the peace? Back to you, Toastmaster Revi.
All right. So this is like your personal stories. Where I also remembered with my own event in my university, KKN. We also stayed in a secluded village in Gresik, and then there was no like Indomaret, Alfamart, and after 6 p.m., almost the lights turned off, and it was like dark in every place. So I understood with your experience. Now it's time for Toastmaster Mala to give her evaluation about Toastmaster Ridwan. Time is yours.
If you prefer to have a man who is directly answer your questions, Toastmaster Ridwan is the person. When he was given a question, he directly think to answer what has been asked by the table topic master. Well, that's the heart of table topic question. Whether you can go everywhere, make sure you need to answer that. And that's the thing that I like from Toastmaster Ridwan, that he didn't waste his time to go wandering about city and village and contrasting, but directly answer what he chose for that. And second one about his personal story. You know that how engaged us to his story because he told us that it's very related. How about if we got bitten by a scorpion or something bad, it happened in the village? Those are two things that I like from Toastmaster Ridwan's speech. On the other hand, I also got confused because he said about having a peace in a mountain or village. So he also mentioned about village and mountain, which is also a good place for him. In to make it to elevate your speech about if you can say city is the most convenient place for me, but then village make it perfect. So you can say that you don't have to live in the village to live in peace, but you can experience the gist of it without living there. We can experience only for short days. So with that, you can conclude, give us, because I believe in the audience, they will have different opinions. That's what I like from Toastmaster Ridwan. Back to you, Topic Master.
Okay. It's very good for Toastmaster Ridwan. I also love his answer because as Toastmaster Mala said that he can answer directly without thinking too much, and also he can add his personal story that can relate it to the question. Now move to the second speaker and also the second evaluator. Any volunteer to be a speaker and also to be an evaluator, or I will choose one again. All right, because there is no volunteer, I will choose the second speaker comes from the guest. Maybe I can ask guest Izzat. Are you there? Okay.
Yes.
Yes, Izzat, you will become the second table topic speaker. And for the evaluator, I will choose Toastmaster Ani. Okay. Is it okay for Toastmaster Ani? Okay, I will share my screen. Wait. The second question is very easy. What is your favorite city and why? What is your favorite city and why? Does that
All right, all right. So my favorite city is probably Surabaya. But yeah, I don't go to anywhere else in this place. So so maybe this Surabaya is good place. Um, the environment and the people is good here, and I I live here for almost 2 years, so I feel comfort here. And yeah, the food, the and yes, so that's from me. Maybe
maybe you can add what is your favorite food in Surabaya and you can tell the reason why you love your food.
um yeah, maybe my favorite food here is sate. Yeah, that's so good, sate. In my hometown, I usually don't buy those, but in here I often buy. The taste is good, and yeah. So another food like soto or rawon, yeah, is my favorite. Yes, maybe that's for me.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you,
It's
guys.
first time I go here. Yes,
It is very delicious. Rawon, soto,
yeah,
and
yes, yeah, yes,
congratulations for your first table topic. Is it your first time to join table topic session?
yes. It's my first time to join, and
Oh,
also this meeting.
congratulations. Now we
Yes,
give the the chance to Toastmaster Anin to give her evaluation. Time is yours.
Okay, hello everyone. Is my voice audible? Great. Okay. So, first of all, if we look at the previous speakers, we can see that probably most men in this room have a tendency to be very direct. And that's what I noticed about Guest Izat's speech. In answering the table topic question, he answered directly. No running around talking about anything, just straight to the answer. Okay. And guess is that even though this is your first time in Toastmasters meeting, and also your first time in table topics, being a table speaker, you have a great job in delivering your first table topic. You answered the question correctly, you understand the question, and then you elaborate it with the reasons why you choose that answer. Probably a room for improvement because this is also your first time in Toastmasters. So you can add more explanations on why you choose that answer. Your favorite city is Surabaya. It is your first time there and it's already your favorite. You talked about the food, and probably you can add more about other aspects in about the city. For example, the atmosphere. Do you like the busyness of Surabaya city? Second, Master Mal has suggested the people. You can highlight more on other components as well. Overall, good job delivering your first. We can enjoy our together here. I think that's all for me. Thank you very much.
Hey, thank you, Toastmaster Ani. And yes, you are right. When we talk about the favorite thing from our city, we also can elaborate the other things like the weather, like Surabaya is really hot, even though you love it. Maybe for the Surabaya, the Surabaya that live in the city, like me, Surabaya is like having two suns. And but I really appreciate with Toastmaster Anin evaluation that we have the ideas to talk about our city when we meet another person from the other city or another person from another country. We have the materials to talk about our village or maybe our town. Okay, now the third speaker. Is there any volunteer to be the third speaker before I choose the next speaker and also the next evaluator? All right, because there is no volunteer, I will choose again. And the third, I will choose guest Nathan as the speaker. Are you ready, guest Nathan? Or like, is it freezing? Oh, are you ready? Okay. And the evaluator, I will choose Toastmaster Uswatun. Okay. I will share my screen. Do you agree that urban life is more convenient and fulfilling? Do you agree that urban life is more convenient and fulfilling? Kesnatan, time is yours.
I think that urban life is convenient, but I don't know about fulfilling since I live in the city also, but I don't really feel it's fulfilling, but I feel that it's convenient because all the stuff you have here, the public transportation, such as bus, train station, or even like the one that Indonesia had developed, that is Wirawiri. We could use that to travel around more easier and cheaper around uh, the city. But about fulfilling, I don't really know if it's fulfilling since I've been living in the city, but there's so much pollution here and just not really good for your health and stuff. But some people might think it's fulfilling, but for me, it's not really fulfilling.
You can continue until the screen is green. Okay. there is other opinion from you, or is it enough?
I feel like the city is convenient. That's what I said, but about city is there's too much noise. There's too much stuff going on around, and if you were in another place, not like a city, like a remote village maybe, or an island, it would be more peaceful and more better to look around, see the views and stuff.
Okay, thank you. So it is like you have two sides of the story in the city. Like you like the convenient things, but also you are maybe you dislike the pollution or maybe like the crowd. So I hope one day you can live in a city that you really like. Now, for the evaluator, I will give Toastmaster Oswatun to explain her explanation. Time is yours.
Okay. I like Kisnatan answer the question that you give reason where do you agree that city is more convenient, and you give an example how you feel convenient about that, and then you not only agree with this question but you give other perspective that it's not talk about convenient, but in other side you don't agree that it's fulfilling because uh you have other perspective on it. I like it how you answer the question. Maybe for the improvement, you can also give another example for answering us that oh, city is very convenient for because blah blah blah. Thank you. Back to you, table topic master.
Okay. I see some people maybe confused about the timer. When you speak, you can see the screen for the timer, and the timer is Toastmaster Rena. So you can speak until the screen is green. I hope you can pay attention to the screen until you can finish your speech. Now, move to the next speaker. I will choose guest Leah. Are you ready to be the next speaker, guest Leah?
Hello, good evening.
Okay, hello, good evening. And for the next evaluator, I will choose Toastmaster Purwanto. Is it okay? Toastmaster?
Yes, no problem.
Okay, I will share my screen. How do you manage stress when you are stuck in a traffic? How do you manage stress when you are stuck in traffic? Time is yours.
All right, everyone. Hello. I don't like actually to get stuck on traffic when I was really hurry to go somewhere or visit somewhere. But I can manage myself to make myself keep calm by listening to the music and sometimes by on the window of the transportation, for example, in the car or on the motorcycle. And sometimes I try to talking on WhatsApp with my friend, with my relative, or talking about something else, just to relieve my stress, just to spend time while I was in traffic. That's it.
If you are alone and there is no music, How do you cope the stress? How do you solve it?
Just chatting on WhatsApp, checking my phone, or sometimes I talking with people around there in the traffic.
So you can make new friends in the middle of traffic,
Of
right?
course, of course, of course.
It's a good tip for us, for everyone.
Always try. I
Yeah.
always tried my best. Yeah.
If you ride your motorcycle and you have low battery in your on your phone, you can talk with some people around.
Yeah. Some people beside, some people around. Yeah.
Tips for me. I can copy it. Now
Yes.
move to the next evaluator. Toastmaster Pur, time is yours.
Okay, thank you. First of all, I want to say long time no see, Geslia. I believe this is not your
Yeah.
first table topic.
Yeah. Sure.
So that's why I would like to challenge you to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. And actually, okay, I think my connection is bad. I believe so. Just give me the hello, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
you
I
are
can hear
audible.
you. Yes, audible.
Okay, sorry, because it's a bit lagging in my side. Um, I'm listening because there internet connection too in my side, but I to your it's quite for me. When you look around, I think maybe I'm you, but you can tweet that and you say, I can see around the car or something like that. That's a bit tricky, but I believe you cannot think about something, but you can balance. That's the master also need experience to learn because it's not that easy. And I think also from your speech we can learn from that twist. And about the summary, it's not that easy actually to sum up our speech for the table topic session for the table topic speech, but it's highly recommended if you can give the summary because after listening your story, people maybe keep thinking, okay, what's the point? What's the thing that I can get from your speech? So it's really important to give the summary. And it's also the hard thing for me. It's not easy for me to give the summary, especially the table topics speech. So let's learn together. Let's try to give the summary in every table topic speech. Okay, thank you for your speech, Toastmaster and guest Leah. Okay, I think that's all from me. Back to table topic master.
Wow, I always like Toastmaster Purwanto when you give your evaluation. It is very complete, concise, and also to the point. I hope it can improve Toastmaster Leah's speech in the next session. It is really beneficial for us because usually we are only speaking or giving our answer in this session, but now we have time to be evaluated. I will choose the next speaker and I will pick Toastmaster Awan. Now maybe he lost his signal. So I will choose another person. Toastmaster Fadila, are you there?
Yes, hello.
Okay, Toastmaster Fadila will be the next speaker, and I will choose Toastmaster Ridwan as the evaluator because I cannot see another. I cannot choose Toastmaster Rena because she becomes the timer. Okay, I
It's
will.
okay. I can help Toastmaster Rena.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have maybe for the next session and for the next speaker or the next evaluator, I will share my screen.
How about we challenge Toastmaster Rena?
Have you ever cried while driving your car or motorbike around the city? Have you ever cried while driving your car or motorbike around the city? Now, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Rafi, for the question. So I think this question is unfortunately thrown to me. I have a nor a motor. This is really relatable on my end. However, I'll choose another public transportation like the KRL. Yes, I use the KRL to go to the office. And yes, I have cried in the KRL because of the huge amount of people pushing and all the waiting for the train. So you probably expecting an answer such as I cried because of a heartbreak or I got emotional from work. No, it's because of the amount of people pushing during the rush hour in KRL. So that is the reason why I cried. I'm sure a lot of people will feel relatable to this topic because maybe you that is stressful and more additional burden to your life because of the urban of the people. So it's one of the moments where I did cry in a transportation. I do not have a car nor a motorcycle, but back to you, Toaster.
Yes, I also have the similar experience with you, Mas Fadila. When I had a business meeting in Jakarta, and I maybe like 4 years ago, I and also my Japanese boss, we were stuck in a traffic jam, and I really like depressed, and I almost cried in the middle of traffic jam. In Pasuruan, I live in Pasuruan. There is no traffic jam, and I also can see many kinds of garden and also the rice paddies. So it is like a burden in my head when I was stuck in the middle of traffic jam. Now I will ask the evaluator, those moderator one, to share his evaluation. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Revi. Congrats to Toastmaster Fadila. I noticed that you had a good awareness since this question is not really suitable with your situation. You change it and you applicate it with the situation that you had. That's one of the good awareness because not many people can can change question into their situation. The second, I noticed that you mentioned about your personal experience. It is really, really good. When you mention about your personal experience, some people can relate to the situation. And the situation from the public transportation is very common, especially in Jakarta. But I believe there is something that you about the positive things that I said before, the personal experience. You can add humor or gimmick, and maybe the transportation, especially in the transit, what we call it, rail or maybe train, yeah, train set in the inner Jakarta, it is very busy. And you can mention about the situation in Manggarai. People know about Manggarai. If you pass Manggarai, I think you can go to heaven, bro. It's like the situation where all the people from over every genus or maybe every suku, I mean, gather around that, and we have to war. We have to go through the Manggarai war, and you can mention and have the special facial expression to mention about how the situation went. I think that's all. Back to you, Toastmaster Effie.
All right. So maybe is there any time left for table topic session, Toastmaster Rena, or we can?
I'm afraid we do not have more time. So Toastmaster Fadila will be our last table topic speaker.
Okay, so Toastmaster Fadila and also Toastmaster Rituan become the last speaker and also the last evaluator for our session today. I really like your stories, guys, and also we can share our experience when we live in the city and also our opinion about city. I think you can take many lessons as the urban society today. And thank you for your time and also thank you for your answer. Maybe I have a lag or maybe I have some mistakes in my session today. Please forgive me. Now, this is time to move to the next session. I will finish my turn today. Back to the Tom.
Okay, thank you, our table today. Something happened. Wait, how can someone start my video? I cannot start my video. Oh, okay. So timer report and voting first, please. That's why I'm being keep the video off.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Purwanto, and also thank you for our table topic master, Toastmaster Effie. Now it's about four table rates who are a little voted because I noticed that finish this below the minimum time or overtime. So for the table topic, I have a note and also Purwanto since the is and for one time be more about the time so that you can be in the allocated time. And for the thing, I will share the link in the chat box, everyone, and I will give you and I will give you 30 seconds. I think it will be enough time for you to choose your favorite table topic speaker. Okay, then. Let's go. Put your favorite. Yeah, I think Toastmaster Purwanto can continue. Can you turn on your camera, Toastmaster Purwanto?
I cannot because someone has disabled my camera, my
Oh,
video.
how dare he or she?
So, you know,
Ah.
okay, so this is happened for the MC. So everyone, if you imagine in this situation, there's some MC on the line situation, maybe in the wedding party or another party, and suddenly someone come to the stage and kick out the MC. That's happened to me. It's online. So lucky me, it's online. It's not the on-site thing. Let's go to the next session. The next session will be the prepared speech session. And for this prepared speech session, we have our IPAD. So it's like immediate past area director G1. She will give the speech and she will be evaluated by Toastmaster Ridwan. So I will call Toastmaster Ridwan to introduce who is the famous oh, please welcome Toastmaster Ridwan to the online stage. Tani.
Okay, Toastmaster Purwo for introducing me, and today I will be the evaluator for Toastmaster Malah. The project is manage change, and the purpose statement is to member to practice developing a change management plan and to share some aspect of a change management plan with the title Are You quote unquote comfortable? Toastmaster Mala, are you unquote unquote comfortable?
Finally, hybrid meeting has finished. I'm tired. This is my time to take a rest. I have another. I need to chat these people. All on-site members who came to the hybrid meeting, please pay what you spend in the hybrid meeting and transfer it to me, and this is my bank account. I don't like that. It's an extra work for me. You know what? Pay to me. Why I have to pay for them? Why didn't they pay directly to the restaurant there? Why should we make the line so long? And it create an extra work for me in the middle at night, asking people to pay. Why didn't they realize it by themselves? I'm not comfortable with this. Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, have you ever felt uncomfortable? But inside in your heart, you feel whether it's good or not to share it. I believe all of us have that kind of situation, no matter the context is. Eagle Toastmasters Club has on-site or hybrid, so the on-site members can come and also online like this. When I said I'm not comfortable, should I just propose, just make an online meeting for all Eagle Toastmaster Club? Well, just because we don't like the discomfort or the extra work, it doesn't mean that we have to avoid all of them, right? I cannot live without the hybrid meeting. That's the essence of Toastmaster. That's why I joined Toastmaster at the beginning, to see the person in person, see their eyes and put the eye contact and get the feedback directly from them. So what can I do with all this comfort? I want to make it comfortable for all. Well, at least as my role as the treasurer in this club. Let me tell you the situation of our hybrid meeting. So the hybrid meeting takes place at Kedai Ori Manyar in Surabaya. So most of the Surabayan members who can come to this on the hybrid meeting. So there are this one, the spending, no minimum purchase for the on-site audience and pay to the PIC. And it's face we conducted once a month. And of course, this impact the Eagle Toastmaster members who live in Surabaya. Impact and positively and also some challenges. Then this is what I propose as a treasurer, as that is my role here. So to make hybrid meeting more comfortable for on-site audience, especially Eagle Toastmaster member who reside in Surabaya. I'm thinking on how about if the hybrid meeting will be conducted if there are minimum 3 Eagle members, which means with those 3, at least 3 role takers can be filled, and also the minimum requirement from the restaurant can be covered by these 3 and also another visiting Toastmaster members who come to the meeting. And now the all on-site audience should spend minimum purchase of 35,000 and should pay directly to the restaurant or cashier instead of to the PIC. How I'm going to communicate this? I'm going to communicate this through the executive committee. I will share it in the EXCO meeting on this proposal. How about if we have this kind of things? Then the timeline will be the starting the next hybrid meeting. I believe this will impact the Eagle Toastmaster members, especially who reside in Surabaya, and also all on-site audience, either the members and guests. I have shared this to the EXCO, and we agreed to try this method for the next hybrid meeting. We did it last month, and I could feel that this is more comfortable for at least for me as the treasurer and also for the on-site members who come to the meeting. So fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, I know this is not ideal for everyone, or maybe this is not affected the online members. But what I felt, if we not feeling comfortable of something that we can propose a change, then we need to start. I need to start saying it, to speak up my mind. Why? Because this is for the better of this club. I myself want to have the hybrid meeting. I like the atmosphere of the hybrid meeting. But then I know there are challenges. This affects most of us, but it doesn't mean we should avoid that. I want to encourage to all audience here, if you feel uncomfortable, if you can propose a change, let's do it. Let's try to speak up, even though maybe it doesn't work at the end. But at least we try. We speak up our discomfort about one situation. Well, this is with the terms and condition, of course, if it is possible to do it, and we have the principle of fairness. So by doing this, doing the change, I also feel encouraged that it will affect my personal life, not only as a Toastmaster member. So are you comfortable or uncomfortable with your situation? Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Marla, for sharing about your thought, about your feeling. And I think it's important, actually, in this current era, in the city that we live, because when we have our hustle and bustle, sometimes we try to hide our feeling. And in Toastmaster, you can share your feeling, especially in this group, in this club. So if you are not a Toastmaster member, come to us and you can also share your thought and your feeling, especially in the speech. And yeah, about the prepared speech session, Today we only have one, but don't worry about that. We can give you the break time because we try to have the change, especially for the online meeting. So today we will have the break for 5 minutes. And for the people, if you want to go to the toilet, you can go to the toilet. I don't know where's the toilet in your room, but I believe you know where is it, and you can go there. And for the other, if you want to take drink because you already speak too much and now you are thirsty, you can take drink and drink it. But please not alcoholic because we still have like 30 minutes before we end our meeting. That's why we need to stay sane during the meeting. Yes, if your restroom is full, what's okay, okay. Then because we have like 5 minutes for this break time, timer please start the time. And also during this break time, speaking about the city that we live, I have the experience. Sometimes I meet many people. And when I meet many people, we greet each other and then we introduce ourselves. And suddenly, like 5 minutes later, maybe I forget about what I have talked with that person. That's why I believe in these 5 minutes, we can use this time to make friends, especially for the Toastmaster member that just saw the guest for the first time. And also for the other visiting Toastmaster, you can also make friends in Eager Toastmaster. You can use the chat, type it privately, or maybe you can use this break time. For example, I want to ask where's here. Maybe the visiting Toastmaster. Oh, they are not ready because the video is off, I believe so. Fadila.
Yes, hello.
Okay. Hello. So this is the challenge to everybody. Make a friend, one friend in this Toastmaster meeting, Eager Toastmaster meeting. You can chat privately, asking many questions. And later on, at the end of the meeting, I will give like maybe 2 or 3 people to share, to introduce the friend they just made today. So for example, I make a friend with Fadila. Fadila, so where do you live right now? In Jakarta, I believe so, right?
Yes, I do live in Jakarta, specifically.
Uh, no, I about Bekasi.
Is it near station, Toastmaster Fadila?
It is near
Oh,
MRT
wow,
station.
wow.
Yes.
Wow.
See.
Right.
Oh, so like the meeting, I can introduce. I just met a friend with the Jaxa girl. So they use the nation in extra and example and proud of it, for example. And also, Fadila, what do you do? Mm,
What do I do?
yeah.
You mean in in Jaksel?
No, I mean your job, especially for in
Oh,
Jackson. Maybe you do something hectic, I don't know, or maybe partying every day, I don't know.
oh, no, I am not much of a
So,
party person.
so what do you
I'm
do?
I'm a programmer in
Oh, you are a
Aceh.
programmer.
Yes, I am.
I see. Okay,
Very
okay. What kind
ideal
of?
for people who like to work from home, programmers.
Mm, I see. Okay. Sorry, my connection. So I think you are a polyglot because you know about the programmer language. You also know about the bahasa Indonesia, the bahasa, and also the English. So later on, I can introduce. I just made the polyglot. She know about the English. She know about bahasa. She also know about the language, for example, C, Java, or etc. Wow, voila. So everyone, use your time. And that's the example. Maybe anyone want to try asking question directly using this room is okay, or you can use the chat. I don't know who want to try. Maybe well, maybe or maybe Toastmaster Revi because you are not muted. I believe.
Yes,
Yeah, you are not muted. Maybe you want to ask someone here,
I
make
want
a
to
friend.
ask Toastmaster Fadila, is it real? I always admire the programmer, especially for the female programmer, because I know programming is not easy. It has many complicated patterns. I also have some I myself is a Japanese interpreter and also a writer. I also write SEO articles. I know about the difficulties in programming. So I want to know, do you have an experience like creating a game or maybe like a software, maybe something like that?
Oh, yes. So for the most part that I usually do in programming is to create an application for my company. So it's usually just following what the user wants and I just make the application for them. So yeah, although I do wish I could make a game one day because I do love playing games and if I can make one, it would be fun, I think, but maybe one day in the future.
Yes, it's really fun to have a team. I also have had the experience to work with the developer as the UX writer. So some people make the application or game and then I create the content for them. It's really fun, especially. And I admire the technical things like I think I just as a writer, it's really it's impossible for me to do the programming thing. I don't like the maybe like the patterns and when you have one error on your program, you should debugging it and then you should maybe I can say like search one by one and it's not easy. I really admire you. You are great.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Refi. But yes, you are very correct. Sometimes it takes hours for maybe just a small typo, and then there goes all your time.
It can one bug can ruin the whole application. I know what it is. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Nice to know you here.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. I believe we already out of time. Am I right? Our timer, Toastmaster Rena? Yes. So while we are still having the evaluation session, you can really just private chat the person you want to make a friend with. But please also listen to the evaluation session because you can learn something more from that. Okay, so I think we can go to the evaluation session, and our evaluation, the GE is our the evaluation session.
I'm sorry, did I get called? I wasn't sure. Hello?
Yes, you are get caught because you are
Ah,
the general evaluator, right?
yes, yes. Okay. You were cutting off, so I wasn't sure. But yes, all
Okay,
right.
sure.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Purwanto. All right. Now we enter the session for this meeting. As general evaluator, I will be calling all the evaluator of the speeches. It turns out we have one, which is Toastmaster Ridwan, will be evaluating Toastmaster Mala. So he will be the first to give his evaluation of Toastmaster Mala's speech. So Toastmaster Ridwan, the stage is yours. Please evaluate our speaker for today.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Fadila as our GE. So, first of all, Toastmaster Mala, congratulations for delivering your speech, your projects, which is the manage plan. And the way I like your speech that I notice you share your struggle, you share your progress, and you share how you manage your change management plan. Because we know that it is really, really hard to make new rules and to implement it. And I noticed from uh, your speech, you do your facial expression and your body language. I mean, you are being the queen right now because you did it so great. And the way you show your hand, the way you show your facial expression, I found it very, very real. I feel like I talk to you in person, and this is a really good advantage. If this person that hear your speech feel to be touched by your speech, that means that you are really interact with the person. If you are a marketing person, you can add your product and you can sell your product in here. But I noticed there is something to improve. First, I noticed that you can be more spirit. You can be more energetic while delivering your speech to share your personal experience. I know this is not really you, but since this is a room for improvement, I need to give an advice so that you can try it in a different speech. Example, you can share more depth about the struggle when you apply the rules. Maybe the protest from the people, maybe protest from the exco, or maybe how you maintain the change itself, because from the change itself, there is a lot of variables that you can control and you can't control. And that's some aspect you can add to make the story more rich. And we can to we can enjoy your speech much better. In conclusion, all in all, you did your speech objective, which is share your aspect of a management plan. So once again, congratulations to Master Mala for delivering your speech. But at the end, I have a challenge for you to be more energetic in your other speech. That's all. Back to you, GE. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ridwan, for the insightful evaluation of Toastmaster Mala's speech. Now, before we move to the next section, I would like to call our timer, Toastmaster Rena, to give us the report for Toastmaster Ridwan's evaluation.
Okay, thank you, GE. So Toastmaster Ridwan time is 2 minutes 27 seconds. So if we have a voting for individual evaluator, he is eligible to be voted. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Toastmaster Rena. Since we have just one evaluator, I guess congratulations, Toastmaster Ridwan. All right, and now we move to the next section, which is, let me see, the grammarian for today, Toastmaster Anin. Toastmaster Anin, please step up and give your report for the grammarian section.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Sorry. Let me just. Okay, never mind. Hello, everyone. I apologize. This is a bit dark in here. FYI, I'm still at my office and they turned off the lights. Okay. Anyway, let's go on with our evaluation. My observation as a grammarian. First of all, I'm going to mention our word of the day today. But please, if you felt that you mentioned this word, but I haven't mentioned your name, please do type on the chat box because it was probably me who was not very attentive. Yeah. So first of all, the people who used words of the day are Toastmaster Ridwan, Toastmaster Fadila, and also Toastmaster Purwanto. Again, if you mentioned it, but I haven't mentioned your name, type on the chat box. Okay. We should have teamwork. Okay, and then next one is several suggestions for improvement. I actually wanted to show it in a slides like I did earlier, but apparently there were some issues. So, and we have arrived in our time here, so I'm just gonna say it verbally. So, some room for improvement. First of all, I heard someone mention you applicate it to your situation. Okay, you applicate it to your situation. Can someone tell me what the correct sentence is for that expression? And while you type on the chat box, my suggestion is that's right, that's Master Radila. You apply it to your situation, and if you are telling something that's in the past, you can say you applied it to your situation. Okay. And then the next expression is what I have talked at that time. What I have talked at that time. So my suggestion expression is what did I talk about at that time? My apologies. This sentence is a bit missing the context. Is what I talk about at that time. And the next one is you are really interact with that person. Okay. Anyone can tell me the correct expression for this sentence? You can just type it on the chat box. Okay. You are really interact with that person. So tell you my expression for the sentence, you interact with that person. You just remove the R, the to be, and that becomes the correct sentence. Okay, there are several room for improvement. Hope we can all learning to use the proper grammatical sentences. Okay, some interesting quotes, thoughts, words, and sayings I found were, first of all, choose where you live wisely according to your purposes. Something along these lines. I paraphrased it a bit. That's the first sentence. And then second one, one mistake and there goes all your time. I think this is interesting in describing something, which is a type of a line of work. Well, okay. And then the third sentence is the sentence as an opening of a speech, which is if you are looking for someone direct, he is the person. I think that sentence is really to be an opening a speech. Yeah, I think those are several of my observations. And if you guys wanna add some interesting article and learn from, freely the chat. I think that is all for today's grammarian report. Thank you very much, and back to you, GE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anin, for your grammarian report. Yes, very detailed. I know you didn't show the point, but that's okay. Your report was very detailed and very informative. Thank you so much. I hope we all learn from the grammarian on how to use proper usage of English. And in the future, we can all improve thanks to her. All right. Now we go to the and word of the day counter. Toastmaster Uswatun. Toastmaster Uswatun, please give your report.
Okay, let me share my report. Is it visible? In today's meeting, I think it runs smooth. Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, you are
Oh,
audible,
Yes.
Toastmaster Oswa. And
Ah.
the screen is also visible. And
Okay,
you
thank
also
you.
visible.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rena. Okay. In today's meeting, I think it's run smoothly and all participants is carefully and try to slowly when talking. So everyone in this meeting is avoid is everyone in this meeting can avoid filler sounds and repeated word. But let's see my report. Congrats, Toastmaster Reina, Toastmaster Anin, Toastmaster Mala, and Toastmaster. You mentioned filler sound of words. And then for Toastmaster Purwanto, you say one time, and Toastmaster Ridwan, Toastmaster Revi say once and for S is that you may to and using repeated word the and n. So I will give you how to manage our repeated words or philosophers. I will give three ways. First, we can pause instead of filler words. Practice pausing naturally when we need to think rather than using filler word. Or a pause can make us appear more thoughtful and confident. And second, slow down your speech. Speaking too fast often leads to filler words, and slowing down helps us organize our thoughts and reduce the likelihood of relying on fillers. And the third is record and review. We can record ourselves during conversation or presentation to identify when and where we use filler words. Awareness is the first step to improvement. Thank you. Back to you, Madam ZE.
Thank you, Toastmaster Uswatun, for the advice as well to improve our AWOD and how to prevent ourselves from using these filler words. Okay, now the last would be my personal evaluation as general evaluator of the meeting. Started on time. So when it was 7 o'clock, somebody mentioned, should we start now while waiting for the other role takers? And it seemed at the time maybe not all role takers were present. So we were all informed, yes, we will start 7:05. So everyone was informed that we start the meeting maybe a bit late, but it was at least informed at the beginning. So thank you for that. And also the guests were all welcomed. So while we were waiting for everybody to join in between 6:50 until 7:05, the guests were welcomed by Toastmaster Ridwan specifically. He talked to the guests and also introduced himself. So that's a good way to wait for the meeting to start. Another one is the Toastmaster of the meeting. He was very he introduced his role very well at the beginning when he started the meeting. And he also talked about the word of the day and then used it himself. So to give us an example of how to use the word urban. So this is a good way to be a host. And he was also very welcoming, good vibes and also humorous. So this internet issues, it was going. Thank you. And for the evaluation part, at the beginning, when all the role takers are introducing their role, I noticed there are some things that may be improved. Perhaps during the timer session, the timer should introduce exactly the amount of minutes that each speaker, each table topic session, and each evaluator has to say. So not all clubs have evaluators actually in the table topic session. So I was really pleased that this club did have, and it was very helpful as well. But the thing is, I did not know how long that evaluator should speak. So it turns out it was 1 to 2 minutes like the speakers. So perhaps the timer can explain on detail, like, for the speakers, for example, 5 minutes is green, 6 minutes, stuff like that. So just for the more detail on the timing, especially the actual minutes. What else? I think aside from that, Yeah, that is all I would have to say. Because it's an online meeting, sometimes it's hard to see the timer. It's understandable. Perhaps the timer can keep reminding everyone in the chat, which has happened, especially during the TTM session. Some guests were maybe confused where the timer was, but that's okay. It's an online meeting. So yes, perhaps keep reminding the guests and stuff. Overall, I believe the meeting went very well. I love how positive everyone is during the meeting, and very friendly, and also encouraging guests to speak. I love that part as well during it. So thank you so much for giving the opportunity for as evaluation as well. That is all from me, SGE. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Purwanto.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Fadil, for feedback to our club and also to our meeting. And let's go to the award session, maybe award session. So let me welcome our ballot counter, Toastmaster Lena, to announce. Hello, Toastmaster
Okay,
Lena,
yeah,
are
I'm
you there?
here, but can I ask host help to unspotlight Toastmaster Uswa? Since Toastmaster Uswa is still on the spotlight. Unspotlight Master Uswa?
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. This is the moment that we've been waiting for. After we have a exciting table topic session, it's time for us to find out who is your favorite table topic speaker. Dum 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 dum. Is the slide visible, everyone? Okay then. So our favorite table topic speaker for this evening is none other than our president. Yay! So this is so in the certificate, our president gives the certificate for himself. Okay. Can someone help me to take his picture?
Yeah, or maybe I can take my picture.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Else.
So that will be great, Toastmaster Ridwan.
Okay. I'll add. Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile, Toastmaster Ridwan. Thanks. Back to you.
Okay, thank you and congratulations, Mr. President. That's all the winner announcement for this evening. And I will return the control back to Mr. Purwanto.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Rena. So as I mentioned earlier, I will welcome like two people to share the friend they have made during this meeting. Maybe we can go with maybe Toastmaster Uswatun. You want to share the friend that you have made in this meeting?
Okay, my friend I found in this meeting is Toastmaster Rena, who asked me to join this meeting and take a role on this meeting. I think it is first time for me to join Eagles meeting, but if I'm not forget, I have know Mr. Purwanto, Toastmaster Rena, and others in another meeting. I think it is in the contest when past contest and new Toastmaster Rena and asking about how I do and we chit chat also ask what is okay. It's enough. Nice to meet you, Toastmaster Rena and others.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Uswatun. And maybe we can go to the guests. We have guest Isat, guest Nathan, maybe want to share, or maybe just Leah? Anyone from the guests? Have you met any friend here? No response. So I think it's okay. So if you haven't met any friend
Photo,
from this meeting, oh,
group photo.
hello?
We have not.
Yes, group photo. Sure. We will have that. Just want to say this line before we go to the group photo. So if you haven't met any friend for this meeting, you still can chat privately to them. Guess is that want to share? Have you met any friend from today's meeting? Just say something if you want to share.
I got one friend here.
Who is that?
In the wait,
So who is
the
here?
speaker Arunung. I got chat with
Oh,
that.
okay. Maybe you can share one sentence about her, or maybe two sentences that you know from her before we go to the group photo. You want to say
Uh,
something about her?
and yeah, she wait, it's a good.
Oh, okay.
I'm nervous.
It's okay.
I can add
Everyone
for
is
him.
nervous when talking about Mala. Okay, you can add. Okay, Mala, add,
So, as Isat
add,
and
add one
something
line.
in common,
Oh,
which
Oh,
we
okay.
studied. No, I studied. He is still studying at University UNESA. So he lives in Surabaya now. So I'm happy that we can invite him to come to Surabaya to our hybrid meeting or the on-site meeting later on.
mm,
So I have new friend
Okay,
Toastmaster
thank you,
Purwanto.
Mala.
mhm.
Okay, thank you, Mara, and also thank you, Guest Isat, and also thank you, Toastmaster Uswatun, for sharing about your friends for today's meeting. And let's go to the group photo, and later on, I will give control back to our president. Okay, group.
Amazing.
Yes,
As
yes, I'm here.
usual.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, then so who will take the picture? Wait.
Maybe I need help from the others.
Wait.
I can help. Do you need help to take photo?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, then give your best smile for those who live in city. 1, 2, 3. For those who want to live in village, give me your best smile too. 1, 2. Give me your best pose. 2, 3. Back to you.
Okay, back to the president.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Purwanto. There is a wait moment since I am the one who make the spotlight for everyone, so I need to spotlight myself. Okay, thank you for everyone for coming into this meeting. First of all, I want to say thank you to our role takers and especially our VPE who make it happen for this meeting. And this is a really wonderful meeting since we have the Robin session, which is speaker, and evaluator in table topic. This is a very good session, and I hope we can make this into another meeting. And I would like to say thank you to the VTM Toastmaster Fadila and Toastmaster Uswatun, and also our guests, guest Lia, guest Nathan, and guest Izzat. And before I close this, I would like to give the chance for Toastmaster Fadila to share her club's agenda. After that, Toastmaster Uswatun may share her agenda.
Okay. Our usual club agenda. Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Ridwan. So, yeah, I am from Medco Toastmasters. We usually have our meetings every two times. No, not two times. Once every 2 weeks. There you go. On Tuesdays. So we don't have it every week. It's bi-weekly. And since our members are from the Metco company, we all have we only have time to meet together for hybrid meetings and online meetings during lunch breaks in our club or company. So on Tuesdays, we have our meetings from 11:30 until 1. That is a lunch break. It's hybrid online, so it's changing all the time. So yeah, that is our club agenda
Okay,
for
thank
the
you,
clubs.
Toastmaster Fadila, for sharing her club's agenda. We move to Toastmaster Uswatun.
Okay. This Saturday afternoon, Surabaya Heroes will be conduct regular meeting at 2 p.m. So if you are free, please join us for Surabaya Heroes. And Surabaya Heroes will conduct regular meeting on second and fourth week every month. Thank you, and I hope that you can join on our Saturday afternoon meetings tomorrow. Back to you, Toastmaster Ridwan.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Uswatun, for sharing the heroes agenda. So we are come to the closing. Since we have the team as the city we live in, the closing will be like my question: the city or the village? Opinion, the city is up to you. There are people want to choose village because it's more peaceful. There are people want to choose city because it's full of opportunity. But actually, no matter where you are, it is about you. You are the one who responsible to make it more relevant to your needs. Example, living in the city, you can find peace. I will give the example like the situation from after the midnight. This quiet street. It is very quiet. And while in the village, it can be your opportunity is to become a rich person, since you can open the farm and become richer than the people who work tirelessly in the city. So my quote unquote is, you are the one who responsible about how you feel. So make it comfortable as you like, chase what you want, chase what you need, give yourself feedback and maybe learn a place to grow. And in this Toastmaster community, this is the place where you can learn about the public speaking. And I hope that this meeting, especially in the Eagle Toastmasters, you can get something from this meeting. Just like the spirit, or maybe the knowledge, or maybe some new friends. That the meeting, wait, I'll close the meeting. the meeting with the 013377773 is adjourned.
Okay, thank
Yay!
Good
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.